Ariana DeBose, Academy Award winner. Thank you for joining me to talk about your new film, House of Spoils.
Oh,
Wow, what an unexpectedly beautiful horror film. Tell me why you wanted to play the role as Chef.
well, thank you. And I'm so happy to be talking with you today. I wanted to play chef because it's something so drastically different. Both the character in the film it's like nothing that I've taken on yet. I was fascinated by the idea that this character's her name is literally chef. She's defined by her work. And I think there are a lot of women in the workforce who can identify with that or have been able to at one point or another. And as much as it's a genre bending film, like it's part horror, a thriller, it's beautiful though.
Is
There's an incredibly artistic element to this film. And I like films that have ambitious goals. So much like the character with her ambition of starting her own restaurant and running her own restaurant, this film to me was very ambitious. And it's also directed and written by two women, Bridget Savage Cole and Danielle Crudy. So you got a female-led, ambitious film. Like for me, that's let's go.
I agree with you. I'm glad you did. Let's go. It's a complex role, as you alluded to. So, how do you prepare for that? Especially like knife skills. Did you take a knife class, or what did you do?
Well, I trained for a little bit. I didn't have as much time as I would have liked to prep for this role, but I did spend about a week with Chef Aisha here in New York City at Chouquette.
Oh, wow.
And she, my God, what a queen running this kitchen. It was so informative. And she helped sharpen my knife skills. Yes, she did. And then I continued to train while I was making the movie in process with Zoe Hegedus, who was our food stylist.
Okay.
You would know her work from Midsommar or Dune Part 1 and 2,
Okay.
um, and her associate, Christophe Sauce, and they taught me how to make everything that was in the film. And they also I chopped vegetables every day. Like knife skills, it's very much like learning a language. It's use it or lose it. So the best thing I could do for myself was just keep chopping.
To me, House of Spoils has a lot to say. So, to you, what do you think it says to you, or what do you hope that people will take away from it?
Well, I hope they have a thrilling time watching the movie for all of the things that it is. But I liked the idea of making a genre-bending horror thriller film because I think the genre allows you to process some bigger ideas without realizing you're processing them. Um, I think the some of the ideas in here, like patriarchy and toxicity in the workplace, can be its own haunted house.
Right.
And I think this character and all of the characters here are grappling with like what makes an excellent leadership style, right? Like what does it take to be a great leader? And and I think today we ask ourselves that all the time. It's like I've had my own fair share of work experiences in environments that are toxic, where I have been shamed, where I have been manipulated or bullied even. And I think as a woman, I think it's good to ask ourselves that question of when I step into a leadership role, am I taking on those aspects that I hate? And
Right.
how can I be better? And, is this all in my head? I don't know. So for me, I think there's so many layers to this film, and it could be very surface for some viewers and a lot deeper for others.
Very good. I could talk with you forever about this movie because there are so many layers to peel through, no pun intended. And DeBose, thank you so much for talking with me about House of Spoils. It is a delectably horrifying, beautiful film.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.